Have you ever observed that the period around Diwali, typically mid-October to mid-November every year, is a period which, in some way or the other, tends to disturb your overall life? That is because during this period every year, the sun transits to Libra and it is debilitated. So that's where the sun is in its worst possible position from a planetary arrangement point of view. Sun transits to Libra on 16th of October 2025, and it's going to stay on until the 15th of November, where these things are going to impact individuals is going to be depending upon which of the houses for them is the sun transiting to. And one more thing, like though the sun is transiting in Libra, at the same time, there will also be some cancellation effects of its, like the malefic things that sun will bring about. So I will talk about that towards the end of this video. However, what is overall sun the karaka of? Sun is largely a karaka or something which signifies an authority, discipline, father. It also resonates with your ego and vitality. So during this period, you will see, like during this 1 month period, there will be like things on low confidence, ego clashes, some fluctuations in health, again, depending upon each of the different lagnas. So for this video, I'm quickly going to talk about each of those lagnas, how the sun transit is going to impact each ascendant. Starting with Aries, sun, ruler of your fifth house, transiting into seventh. Expect possible ego clashes in your marriage life or relationships and some strain with spouse or partners. So if you are already in a marriage or something, use this time to sort of bring in some sort of adjustments into marriage and don't let these ego clashes like go overboard. Taurus, sun is the lord of your fourth and transiting into sixth. The lord of the Kendra, but transiting into a trick house isn't good. So expect some stress at work. You could get into some kind of disagreements with your colleagues or boss. And also like on the health front, you need to be a little more careful, especially with regards to digestion issues. The next one will be Gemini. Gemini, sun is the lord of your third house, and it's going to transit in the fifth. So during this while, because the sun will be debilitated, it will cause strain and draining into your romantic life. So your love life may feel like, oh my God, what am I like? Why am I stretching so many things unnecessarily? If you are looking to speculate into certain areas, because the sun will also be aspecting your 11th, avoid any kind of betting, speculation, stock markets during this while. And also because it is transiting your fifth house, you need to be more careful while talking to children because there could be like disagreements and high-pitched discussions with your kids as well. Cancer Ascendant's sun rules your second house and it's transiting the fourth, which means like it may cause some turbulence at home when you talk about like domestic peace. That's something to watch out for because it's also the lord of second. The speech is involved. So watch out your tone. Try to be very careful about these things and avoid any property disputes because during this while, you need to spend this time for inner reflection rather than getting into any disputes. Leo, Leo is of course like sun is the lord of the Leo. So here it rules the first house and it's going to be transiting in the third. So where it would put some pressure or strain is when it comes to relationships or ego clashes with siblings. So during this while, you may also feel like whatever you do, like your efforts are not getting recognized. It's not being utilized fully, and you're not getting the rewards for whatever hard work you're putting in. Virgo, Sun rules your 12th house and it's transiting in the second. So, Lord of the 12th going into the second, this will bring about unexpected expenses out of the blues. And again, so there's also connection of 12th house also represents foreign land. So, you may also gain from some foreign connections, foreign clients, or anything to do with the foreign land during this period, but expect expenses to be a little overboard to eat into your savings for that month. Libra, Sun rules your 11th house, the house of income. It's going to transit in the first house. So, where it's going to maximum impact you is on your overall personality, bring down your vitality. You may feel lethargic, you may not feel energetic, you will become sensitive with regards to any personal mindset and egos. And during this while, because the Lord of the 11th is getting debilitated, so some gains may slow down. And so during this while, just focus on self care. Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun is the lord of your 10th house, the house of the Kendra. But again, the house of the Kendra is transiting in the Trikbhav of the 12th, which means like during this while, you may feel that your career progress is slow. Don't worry about it. During this while, it's just a matter of few days. It will go away. Your bosses may not be supportive. So that is definitely something which is going to happen for Scorpio ascendants. And use this time for, because there's a connection to the foreign house. So I mean, I don't know if you're looking for a foreign trip, you may be taking up a project for an international client. Those things are on the card. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, Sun rules your 9th house and it transiting in your 11th. So during this while, you may feel like the connection with the father may be going for a little toss. Your It's a good time for networking. So you could be like, because it's also the house signifying the social circle. So you could also be like working on your social circle, and you will have luck provided you have the patience. This is a time testing for your patience. Capricorn, Sun is the ruler of your eighth, the Mark house, and it transits into your Kendra. So it's the reverse of what we spoke earlier for Scorpio. And here you would definitely expect ego tussle with authority, like anyone who's like in the family, in at office, at any other place, you will get into ego tussle. So try and avoid this period getting into any kind of a thing with anyone. And there will be pressure at work also. Um, just keep like your ego low and just put in more effort. It's just a small phase which happens every year, which will pass. Aquarius, a ruler of the seventh and transiting into ninth. So this is where your your partner, like your spouse, may not align with how you are feeling, with your beliefs. It feels like whatever you try to get into, your like seems like blocked. I tried this, it blocks. I tried this, it blocked. It's blocked. So sun typically happens to like bring like blockage to your luck during this period. And last, Pisces, ruler of the sixth and transiting into it, again a trick house lord in a trick house. So that should lead to a Viparit Rajyog. However, here we are also looking into some kind of health issues that could happen. Avoid conflicts. There could be some unexpected losses as well. So this is how the sun is transiting in Libra, which is going to impact all 12 ascendants. And now, the bonus tip I spoke about in the beginning. 16th October to 15th November, the sun is debilitated. However, its debilitation is getting cancelled twice. First, between 16th to 18th October, when Jupiter is going to be in Gemini during this while for 3 days. Jupiter is going to mellow down the effect of sun debilitation. And from 1st of November, you could call it like the evening of 1st of November, is when Venus, the Lord of Libra, also comes and sits with Sun in its own house. So that's going to cancel out the impact of Sun's debilitation. Now, so what are we left with? So of the entire period where the Sun is debilitated, your caution dates are between 18th of October, 19th of October, I would say, 19th of October to 31st of October. Just those 12 days, 12, 13 days, I would say 2 weeks. That's the period you need to be cautious about. Other than that, the sun debilitation is not going to harm you after the November commences. Hope you like the video. Do share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.